All right, welcome everyone. Resemblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Kaiji, Season 2, Episode 3.
Oh,
All
my
right.
buddy.
He's
My
slamming
boy.
down the last bets with a fury, with a belief, with a fervor that, oh yeah, eventually, this will come back.
Yep.
But,
the force with which I put this money down, the lightning, effects that, we get on this, that means that my odds are better. No, it doesn't.
No,
you're not the main character with this. This is dice gambling.
Yep.
It doesn't.
Sometimes the dice just fuck you.
Yeah, and that's just how it works. It doesn't matter if the person you're rolling against is a newbie. That the dice roll all the same.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
At least, bro, you've got a decent amount of money, but you're gonna be climbing your way back up from the bottom.
And this is gambling.
Oh yeah.
With next month's pay.
Yep.
That he's already at a deficit for.
The only positive is that you can leave whenever you want. You have nothing that says you have to keep gambling.
But given that he
Kaiji,
immediately put down another 3,000, yeah.
Over and over and over again, yeah. So, yeah. All right, buddy. Hang in there. Hang in there. Hopefully, there's some kind of shenanigans you can pull out of this, given that there's some home rules being applied here. And, Otsuki, the foreman, and his two buddies, they definitely are looking to win here. But we haven't figured out how they're planning to guarantee a win despite the potential dealer shenanigans.
Hey, worst comes to worst, if you lose everything, just kill the foreman in secret, and then when the pay comes around, they won't know that it was supposed to go to him to pay off your debt. You know?
Yeah, you have a month to win back the winnings that you lost from the previous thing, so you're gonna gamble even more as he loans you even more when he gives you next month's check.
Hope that like the whole room and board aspect of your expenses still get covered by these people when you don't have any.
Being like, hey, you got any more of them loan advances? Oh my god. Yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. He hates it.
Keeps
he
digging
hates
deeper.
He feels alive, yep.
事実席を切ったように開示は沈んでいくしかし同時に開示の中に何かが目覚めていく
Fuck. How much does he have left?
熱く張り続けて40分後開示再び決断さらにペリカを重ね初の5000張りそしてついにそれにこうする
Okay. Triple threes or something.
Oh! Alright. Okay.
現れる開示の熱がついに宿らしめる
Yeah, 63% of what he had.
Alright, come on.
Is his dealer time?
この親を受ける
Yeah, yeah.
さあ張ってくれさあ
Now this is where you need to like
Yeah. You need to egg them on. He's gonna give them better odds if they bet bigger. Watch. No, they haven't bet yet.
とはいえここは行きたくないという皆の衆の気持ちもわかる。ま、仕方ない。
Why not? Yep, yep, here we go.
初親の景気づけ、祝儀代わりに大張りを。
Oh shit!
30. Oh, that's 20,000. Okay.
Oh my god. They could clean you out right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Because the thing is that they're effectively working together, so it's kind of like he's playing against the two of them at once. Because they're effectively pooling their funds.
But I mean, hey. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, because they're running the borrowing scam here.
Right.
Oh shit, if they're all borrowing, or if most of them are borrowing...
He could borrow off of some of the other players, though, like the one new guy.
Right, but then it doesn't matter who wins, it's all their money, basically, anyway.
最初に説明した通り、
Yeah.
2万はこの賭場の正規の上限。何の問題もない。問題が起こるとしたらこの後さ。
Right, because they coordinate to bet the max at the same time.
Yep.
Oh shit.
なりゃここは後で揉めないようにこの地下の取り決めを伝えておかないとな。早い話が借金、給料前貸しの取り決めだ。もしカイジ君が負けて4万を払う羽目になったら、わしらカイジ君に給料。
Yeah, yeah, and it just continues the domino effect.
まあ翌月でもカイジ君が重労働に耐えきれず。
Yeah, then it's even worse, like, percentages.
9万ではなく6万を払っているんだから。翌々月となれば必然的にこちらとしては。
But on a second month's advance.
翌々月分の前貸しは9万の半分。
開始への前貸し4万5千。
And now we've got a nice gig trickling in money from all these people here.
Right, it's not about the winnings from the gambling. It's about forcing people to not have the cash flow and then they supply it.
Yep.
これは見損なってたぜ。大した悪党じゃないか、ハンター。よく言うぜ。
Do you get it, Kaiji?
4万5千だ。勝手にあり地獄。泥沼みたいな制度を作っといて。
だが一度飲み食いを覚えたらもう不可能。
Yep.
理不尽と思っても。毎月給料日になると
Oh my god
そしてずっと受け取り続ける目減りした4万5千をな今にして思えばあのチンケなビールの差し入れからしてそうだまず狙った標的の欲望を刺激し金を使わせ最終的には
Hey, get fired up, man.
Yeah.
I'd love
Purpose.
your...
Let's go.
そんな人間
That's why he's management.
Oh,
wow.
God.
みんなの便宜を考えてやったサービスだが、こんな見当違いの非難を浴びてしまうとは。さあ、振ってくれ。親のカイジ君が振らないと勝負は始まらない。なに？カイジ君が勝てば何の問題もない。
But yeah, if he does a bust.
知ってたんだろう、あんたら。この賭場は俺を落とす。
Oh shit, he took off his gloves. Perspiration. The dice will get slick.
他の連中はみんな知っていた。
Wait, is he big braining this? Yeah.
睨まれるのが怖くて。仕方なく。
But there's the
them riled up, yeah.
そんな奴らは大嫌いだ。
Hey, this is Kaiji the leader.
も許せねえが。そういうどっちつかずのヌラヌラ。
The friend who abandons his friend is worse than scum.
Okay.
All right, come on. Come on.
ここで勝つ。負けるわけにはい。
I want like a trip fives. Come on,
that would
baby.
be awesome.
このまま
Although,
進んじまう。
to be fair, even if he does, he's kind of just back where he started since this is next month's pay.
7万8000になる。あの1日外出券を。才の目一つで。
Come on! Oh shit.
He's gonna have to re-roll, isn't he?
くそいつもそんな役割ばかりこんな地下地獄に落ちたのは
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Goes all the way back.
だが落ちたら落ちたでこんな奴らに標的にされるくそ
All right. That's pretty good.
Now,
That's
the thing
pretty
is,
good.
you need to keep that, and they could beat that, but that is good.
Yeah, odds are very stacked against them. Yeah.
いい目である。1から4が出る確率は6の4倍。目なしを入れればその確率はもっと高くなる。5は9割近く負けを知らぬ目と言っていい。
Oh shit.
Okay, that's a loss. Yep.
Now
He's sweating.
This is where
That means they're
they,
not cheating. They're not cheating. They're just
right. But if they had some way to cheat, this is where they do it.
Yeah.
Oh, he could have swapped out the dice right there.
He could have. He lost. He lost.
Okay. And
No,
well,
see, I
that's
don't
huge
think-
on its own. Because
I don't think with the bull they can actually cheat because it rounds things really
Sure.
nicely.
出るな出てたまるか5以上の目など
Oh no! Oh!
Okay. All right.
Oh!
All right.
He got it! He got it!
That was so close to being so bad, though. Be done.
生き残ったぞ。俺の勝ち。復活だ。復活。
Ah! A crawl, yeah!
借金付けのピンハネ
He's in the black, yep.
これでまた目指せる。あの一日外出権を。
珍しいよな。班長が大勝負に負けるの。
結局沼川を含め班長側は3連敗。
Okay.
その後の子もことごとくカイジの5を上回れず。カイジこの親。
Holy shit.
Yep. So just bet really low now.
Sure.
親は2回。
え？
みんなそうしてきたろ。1回で終わるのは目なしやピンの目、ひふみが出た時だけだ。とぼけて回すなよ。どんぶりを。
ああ、そうか。さあ張ってくれ。え？
There. Now.
班長たち再び2万ずつ4万針。
マジかよ。あくまで潰しに来るってか。
They're doing the same thing you were doing.
Yeah, yeah. We want to get our money back.
Shit.
今なら。
Someone put in a little bit. Ah!
今振れば。
Cowards!
今振れば。強い。
Don't throw it from too high up.
I know. Okay. Okay, that's a
Okay.
reroll.
Yep.
カイジ。
Fuck!
Fuck. The thing is, they could still
そろ
bust.
そろ引き潮だろ。
明暗分かつ3投目。
Oh!
Yeah!
Wow!
Yeah!
Wow!
強運の流れ。かけるに。やった
はしゃぐなよ。
え？
まだ確定したわけじゃない。
Yeah.
一部残っている。
But now they need something like a 4-5-6 or a triple.
Yeah.
もし仕事
That's still a win for you in this
Oh, yeah,
case, though,
yeah.
because you have what you need.
逆にこっちの勝ちってわけだ。だろ？まだ望みは残っている。
God, this.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sweating
I know.
so hard right now.
本気さ。
バカ。起きねえんだ。
God,
No,
don't
don't
say that.
jinx it!
そりゃたくさんに言って振りゃしごろもゾロ目も出るさ。だが今まさにこの瞬間になんて出たりはしねえっての。
わかるよ、カイジ君。カイジ君。
I don't like how confident they are.
しかしそれでもなんというか、わしは信じていての。
Like, maybe they're just that loaded, but
時に才の目を左右すること。
you know that's not
念
true.
力が高めるんだ。起死回生の可能性を。
Yeah, belief, let's go.
And the last time someone said that, it was actually that they were cheating.
最高だぜあんた。念力。
Just get on with it.
しかし
Yeah,
しか
Kaiji's
し
getting nervous.
班長側の伊沢の1投目。しごろ倍付け。
手持ち8万はあっという間に残り4万。
バカな。なんでこんなことが。
No way.
Now I'm praying for Kaiji.
Triple ones. It's triple ones, isn't it? Yeah.
カイジ君、バクチは恐ろしい。
Yeah, it's triple ones.
本当に
No.
バクチは恐ろしい。
Triple fives.
班
Fuck.
長大月。
Now, I want to point out, he almost got triple fives the previous time. He might be
Yeah.
doing a switcheroo. But we're not seeing when the dice are handed to him
Yeah,
or when
I know.
they're passed off,
5ドル
so
は3倍付けだから2万針は6万払い。カイジ君の手持ち4万ではこの6万は補えない。
holy shit.
あんたマイナス。
どうしてなんでこんな理不尽
Yeah, no, that's some bullshit.
俺の目ばかりに。
The only thing I can think of is that they are facing the opposite and they've got everyone else in on it except Miyoshi, and they're rubbing things onto the dice as they make their way around. Shit.
Well, shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Kaiji, you lost.
You lost
Everything.
big.
So
like,
we've been scrambling our brains to try and figure out ways that they could possibly have been cheating.
Right.
It's almost a guarantee based on the odds that they are cheating in some way, because I'm going to cry up and down to the end of time that even if you have enough belief, you are not going to have telekinetic powers activate.
That's literally the whole lesson from the end of season 1, right?
Yeah.
Is that no, you dumbass, I had a trick, right?
Yeah, it's always a trick.
And the fact that the foreman almost rolled trip 5s twice in a row.
Yes.
You know, and specifically when it actually mattered, I think that he's absolutely doing something, but the tough part is
I don't know what.
Because I fully believe they could switch out the dice. But the
still,
question is how do they switch them back?
It would have to be then that the whole group is in on it, other than Miyoshi,
or just the person after the foreman or something, and then when he picks them up, he then
why
switches them again.
But then why did the people next to the foreman that are on his side win as well?
What I'm guessing is it's the. Well, no, yeah, because the 4, 5, 6 could just be luck.
It has to be all of them. What I think it has to be is that there's a reason why Kaiji is sitting across from them. That gives them all the time to have the people sitting next to them be it who are potentially in on this, fudge with things. Now, while there's no proof of that, the point of this whole gambling setup here is something that Kaiji should have kept going in on here, is that everyone else here is okay with this.
Yeah.
Wait, no, hold on. Kaiji, think about it. Why are they only betting the 20K when you're the dealer? It's because you put in the loaned money to be your gambling thing there. If they've already done it from these guys here, why would they need to do it again? If anything, think about motive. What reason would they have to target you? Well, you're the sucker. You came into this situation here and you're playing their game. You've lost already.
One thing that it could be, though.
So you need to get allies. That's really what he needs.
Miyoshi
is going to be the key to this in the long haul, really.
And I would not be surprised if, because Miyoshi specifically said that he was keeping track of what everybody was doing, if he notes, wait, you were really close to trip 5s last time. But I wouldn't be surprised if their angle here is the game is actually just fine, but if people are borrowing money from us and then going into the game and we can also get them to like lose big and then take out another loan, that puts it to be stacked in our favor, right? Where then we're like at like a 60-40, when you average things out or whatever for the game. And so Kaiji is just in a specific worst case scenario of this.
It could be, yes.
And so as a result of that, they can have their buddies, do all that leverage stuff, because even if they kind of lose, if they make 45K just by having Kaiji go below 0, it doesn't matter, right?
Like, it could also be just the psychology of Kaiji got frustrated because nobody was betting big. So then he, as being someone that used to bet a lot of stuff when he was in season 1, he gets frustrated with that, bets a ton, loses a bunch of money.
Right.
Then it's eventually he'll win decently, but this might be a good opportunity for us to go in and clean him out now. So they do the double 20s. Doesn't really work. And they're like, okay, that's fine. We'll just double 20s again and we'll be sure with whatever cheat we have. And will win very big.
Right, because most of the time I'm guessing they could, especially if they have a bunch of people planning this whole situation, they could potentially make it so that the dice that Kaiji ends up getting passed, could be skewed to disfavor him, right? And it, because normally this is an outlier situation, not because they're going against Kaiji or whatever, but because Kaiji actually rolled really well both rounds. You got a 5 and a 6.
That's amazing.
That is insane.
That's an under 10% chance for at least the 6, and then it's like a 15% chance for the 5,
So the fact that they managed to win big like this. Reality is stranger than fiction, and it could just be, hey, gambling be like that sometimes, and that's why you gotta look at the fine print and everything, because otherwise
you have pocket aces, they have a 2-7 offsuit, they actually call the flop like a fucking idiot, and then they get 2-2-7 on the
right, exactly.
Flop,
Sometimes that shit just happens, and that's why gambling is dangerous, right? Because eventually, if you do it long enough, you'll hit those outlier situations. And sorry, you're screwed, right?
But that's what it is.
No, I don't. This was not.
This was not that. No.
And the tough part is that that's been Kaiji's pattern so far. Is that the times when he loses big, it's because they're screwing you. And you don't know how, and because you go along with it, because you can't figure out what it is, by the time you figure it out, it's too late and you have your money. So, yeah.
So, okay, I mean, we can try and guess here, but I think the best kind of thing we can go for with Kaiji is that eventually he'll be able to take what he learns from Miyoshi and learn their trick and try and bamboozle them when he goes for this a second time. Because I don't think he's going to be able to convince them to give him money immediately to try and keep gambling.
Well, and even if he does, they'd give him 30,000 Perica, right? Like, like if he goes for a third month advance.
But that's the point. Is that it's not going to work that way. So we're going to take a break probably from the game in the next episode or two. Focus a little bit more on the psychology of what was going on there, and then maybe the mechanics if he has some kind of mind palace moment where he takes the info from Miyoshi and combines that with some of the things that were going on in the circle, or possibly. But yeah, I can't see it.
What I can see happening, Kaiji has lost big here, right? So he goes back to basically doing his slave labor. Miyoshi is doing a bit better. He keeps gambling.
Okay.
He keeps track of things in the same book. And then it's not about what we learn from this night of gambling. It's from future nights of gambling. And maybe it's not even directly. Maybe they try and steal his notebook because they realize we've been doing the same pattern this entire time because it's what works. And if it's not, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And then that cues in Kaiji that, wait, no, something is up. Let's go check. And then, and then over the course of like a month's games, then you see the pattern of like, oh, this is, they're using fudged dice or something.
Yeah, there could also be a thing where one of the things I was thinking about, if these dice are really special, but this is a bit ridiculous here, is that it's kind of like counting cards, is that the dice are running they roll this order specifically, like this number of times.
But that's the whole like gambler's fallacy, right? Like that just because a random thing comes up, that has no bearing on what the next thing will be.
Well, no, I think that if you had loaded dice, you could actually.
No, yes, with loaded dice,
that's what I'm saying. Is that could be what they're doing? Is they're just waiting for their dice to be hot and then they go for it.
Sure, because loaded dice does not mean it's going to be that every single time. No. It means that it's very likely to be that, and that's what I think it was with the 5 tipping to a 4, where it's it should have been a trip 5 that time,
but it wasn't hot enough.
Yeah, like he rolled it slightly wrong, the random chance of it, whatever. Yeah. It got tumbled a bit more than the weight was able to account for,
or something like that.
Yeah, and so then it ended up going to a 4, and so it's like fuck, right?
Yeah. And the other guy did get a winning roll, but because Kaiji's was so good, it kind of
right. And because normally what I would think would happen is that they wouldn't want both of them to win. They'd want one person to win really big, right? Now, of course, that might not work because if the other guy had lost, Kaiji would have gotten 20,000, and so then if he then has to pay triple,
they only win if Kaiji takes more debt from them,
right?
That's the way they seem to be running this little
technically
scam
with
here.
The 38,000 actually. This is okay. If we reverse engineer it, they specifically were like, oh, he's at 38,000, cool. Right?
I mean, that was because he was betting 3,000.
No, that's a good point.
They had no way to predict how much money they had. They were just waiting for that moment.
That is a great point.
Where that would happen.
Yeah.
And I think they set things up in that regard so that Kaiji would basically not pay attention to the fact that dealing is the best time to win because it's not about what you bet, it's about what they bet.
Right.
But also it's the scary thing where you could end up getting forced to do it, where they're going to.
And I love that they use the max bet thing with multiple people to be like, effectively our max bet is, way higher than it should be because we're just trying to get you to 0.
Yeah. We don't really care if we win or lose here. It's that if you lose Kaiji,
we win big.
You end up going into debt more with us, and then we end up having our little scam continue with another sucker on our line, and we'll just tug you around until you die here.
And that could totally be the way that they end up like getting other people to work with them.
Yep.
For pennies is the
here's a little bit of money off your debt. Here's
exactly.
Bit of money off your debt if you help a sucker and this one guy. All you have to do is just go in there and bet 300 or less every round. We'll just make them upset. It'll be the same thing as always. If they get cleaned out and you don't say anything at all, we'll drop 10,000 or 20,000 off your
exactly
automatic victory. Yeah, and then
because they're not making money based on the gambling. They're making money based on the moving of money.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Just by it changing hands and some people going up a bunch, and a person going down below zero.
Hey, that's a perfect critique of the whole capitalism side of things that Kaiji does a pretty good job with, is that it's just, we just have someone in the middle that's just moving money around and scamming people.
Like, I mean, isn't that what an economy is? It's just how the money is moving.
That's what a debt-based economy is, yes.
Sure, especially that. Yes,
yeah.
Right, because then it's,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're just going off of who owes who and who's paying how much interest off what, and who has actual money? Nobody.
Leverage,
Nobody has actual money.
Who cares? It's all an agreement anyway.
It's all an imaginative thing.
Right, it's a mutual agreement, so who cares? You don't need to actually have the thing as long as people continue to abide by agreements.
Right, and that's why banks freak out when you come over and be like, I want to withdraw all my money.
Yeah.
How much? All of it.
Why?
Okay, well, why would you want that? Did I fucking stutter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go look up the policies with banks and stuff if you want to withdraw your money into cash or some kind of
cashier's check. Oh no, they're fine with that.
Yeah.
But,
well, actually, I think that's a different thing. So, yeah. Unless you know something I don't, because I don't know where you brought it.
Cashier's check. That's for it's like a thing that you do if you're wanting to basically transfer your money to another bank. But it doesn't do wire transfers or something.
Right. Yes. Yeah. But right. Of course. But in terms of liquidizing your
there's not a lot of cash in the world.
No,
there really isn't.
No, but comparatively to how much debt there is in the world. But that's a whole other thing.
Fun stuff, Kaiji.
Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play on Twitch. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.